What's going on, guys? It's Ark here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Violet. Before we get started, I would like to ask you guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would really help out. I'm at 90 subscribers. I would love to at least get to 100. I mean, 90 is a nice round number, but 100 is right there in the three digits. I would love to be there, guys. Anyway, we shall continue from where we left off. Clavel revealed himself to be Clive revealed himself to be Clavel, which we kind of knew all along, and Clavel revealed himself to be Cassiopeia, which I don't think is right. Well now, Master Arik, it seems you've grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. It's raining, and here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Yeah, I kind of figured. Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action, and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out that you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance to save that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I came here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it is this rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember the big boss asked us to meet him in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Arik. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and the faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. That was hilarious. No joke, that was hilarious. Let's see if there's a wait function on this thing. It doesn't look like there is. Where do you want to go? Go to the director's office while we wait, shall we? Thank you for the visit, Master Arik. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? I'll leave their identity to your imagination. But now, lest I forget, there's another matter that I would very much like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among these? Giant pompadours! Oh, pompadours, you say? I suspected as much, though I don't seem to recall many of the Academy male students sporting such a style. Could it be that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. That is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Master Arik. It was most enlightening. Yeah, I've already completed all the tests and stuff. So Professor Salvatore and Professor Ryford are waiting on their quest to be completed. We shall be doing Miss Ryford's later. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, Ark, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not going to believe this, but I passed the health teacher certification exam. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that helped to really inspire me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Arik. Ooh, 10 max revives. But they tell me there's classes this year. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait, though. I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. Good for her. Look at the little rods and the hatena. You're so cute. Ah, switches tonight. Arik. Hi, Penny. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology Ms. Time had me, preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. The big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Umbreon! I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Shadow Claw. Uh-oh. I could be in trouble here. Ow. Bitter Blade. Ah, okay. Almost to full health. Not quite. Sorry, Umbreon. Vaporeon. She's learning. Tailwind. Set up the team for the next couple of turns. Zapbeak's speed is ooh. Ow. Nice one. Electro Ball. Zapbeak's speed is nothing to sniff at on my team. He's the fastest that I have. Switch Deku out. Switch out to Deku, I mean. Aqua Tail. Keep current Pokemon for now. Flip turn. We don't really have anything to take on an electric type with a super effective move right now. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second, guys, I want to see Deku's stats after transforming. Yikes! 267 attack. That makes him the strongest Pokemon on my team. Look at this. 267, 244. Literally, Jason's the only one close to him. And Tommy a little bit. But seriously, not very many are close to Deku's power. Alright, so we're going to see if we can Dragon Rush this. Gotcha. Leafeon. Switching out to Jason. Bitter Blade. I've Hyper Trained where it doesn't work as effectively as you think it would. Ooh, Leafeon hung in there for a little bit. If it didn't use Baby Doll Eyes, it probably wouldn't have survived. That's a pretty fast Leafeon you got there. I think we'll finish off with a Shadow Claw. Sylveon, huh? We're gonna swap in Deku for this one. Go, Deku. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Last Pokemon. I'm suspecting Terrilization, so Terra Blast. Time to terrestrialize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. Keep a hold of it when it powers up. Oof. That does help have me take a hit, but not as bad as you think it will. Ooh, you survived with Jet Punch. didn't even have to use this pathway. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's got hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous suppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokémon. They just blubbered. Our outfit must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is, thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. What are you talking like that again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Eric. And you too, Clive. I can see this through to the end. I guess it's time for Team Star and me to hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one has the right to order. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes, according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No, what do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, youngling, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was yours disguised, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students have been speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when they're faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Yeah, it's all 5 members of Team Star. Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no... Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily, thy long hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Orty. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2. That's cute. Now, Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star, and about your subsequent... Ever since my phase as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to be expelled. Right about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for a team to disband. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Arc battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun. So I don't see how this is anything but... This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're always talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It'd be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys. Ark, what do you think? Your best. Huh? But, I just... No need to give you responses right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say that you should break up Team Star, after all. I simply meant it's time to leave. Master Ark, please stop by my office later if you would. And after we stop by the office is where we'll leave off. Here you are, Master Ark. I want to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. What would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Ark, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Well, I believe that'll probably be it. That'll be everything for us this episode, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. And remember, you don't lose, you learn. Gamers, game on.